Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beninin, and for today's video we are going to be reviewing some skincare products from e.l.f. Am I like the last person to find out that e.l.f. has a whole new like skincare line? Which is probably not new, but it's new to me. So I was cruising through Target like I do every weekend. I saw these two products from e.l.f. and they have a bunch of other like skincare products, but these are the two that I was like very interested in trying. So today we're going to be reviewing the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is the broad spectrum SPF30 sunscreen with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. So I know a few videos ago I told you guys that I realized that the people in my everyday life do not want a sunscreen and then also have to buy a moisturizer and use them both together. They want a two-in-one product. So since then I've been trying to find some better sunscreen slash moisturizer two-in-ones that are not like greasy or just a little bit more elegant. So I was really excited to try this one out because it is an SPF 30, which is more of like my everyday SPF value that I look for. And then also I picked up the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Face Cream, fragrance free with hyaluronic acid and peptides. So this is just the regular face cream with no SPF in it because I wanted to compare the two of them, the one with sunscreen and the one without. I believe this one is fragrance free. This one, they do not claim fragrance free on it. Okay, so we're gonna start out talking about the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. The active ingredients in here are avobenzone 3%, homosalate 9%, octisalate 5%, and octocrylene 7%. So since it is a moisturizer that just happens to have some sun benefits in it, it does have some other really great moisturizing and soothing ingredients. It has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and different types of peptides. Do note that this does have a fragrance. It's kind of like a light perfumey scent to it. I didn't think it was like a bad fragrance, and the fragrance does slightly dissipate the longer you wear it, so keep that in mind. But it wasn't like the type of fragrance that I found irritating as far as my nasal passages. This does retail for $12 to $13. I got it at Target for $12, and you get 1.76 ounces, which is about 50 grams. And the actual texture of it, let me show you guys. It's kind of this like thicker cream, I guess. Can you really see that on camera? Yeah, you can see it. I'll also show you a little bit of it on my hand. It is a sort of thicker cream and it's very moisturizing. So if you're someone with dry skin, I can see you probably liking this. People with oily skin, it's moisturizing, but it's not greasy, so I like that. And it does dry down pretty nicely as well. There's a little bit of a glow, but if I were to wait a little bit, it kind of tames down the glow slightly. So when I wore this, I actually wore it with just my acne serum, and then I put the sunscreen on top of it. I skipped the moisturizer because this is a moisturizer in and of itself. And this is what it's looking like after applying a good amount. Remember to put enough on, because I feel like when people see a moisturizer with sunscreen in it, they don't put enough on. Maybe that's just me. When I wear a moisturizer, I don't put too much on, but make sure you're putting enough on to get the SPF protection if you're gonna use this as your SPF. So I put this on, and this is what it's looking like. It does have sort of a natural to glowy finish to it. It's not sticky, it's not greasy like I said. It dries down pretty well. My only con with it is it does pill up. And at first I thought it was pilling up because of my acne serum that I wear under, but I did end up wearing it on bare skin and it also pilled up that day, so I guess the pilling is just there. It's not an extreme pilling. You can kind of brush it off and keep it moving, but keep that in mind. If you're in a rush, you might experience a little bit of pilling and you might need to take some time to brush it off. This doesn't leave a white cast, obviously, because it is a chemical sunscreen. As of late, I've been a little bit more on the drier, dehydrated side, so I did like the way that this felt and the way that it looked. But if you're someone with oily skin, this might be a little bit too glowy for you, but for me, I enjoyed it. So I came back after 2 hours and I reapplied, and I will say the reapplication was okay. It wasn't my favorite because I feel like I did end up looking a little bit too glowy, and it felt slightly heavier with reapplication. But if you're using it as your first layer of sunscreen and maybe reapply with something else, I can see that kind of working a little bit better. I also wore it with makeup, and I think with the pilling, my makeup didn't go on the best. I did have a slight bit of pilling. It wasn't bad. I was able to get my makeup on, but keep that in mind if you're someone that wears makeup on top of sunscreen. You might experience a little bit of breakup, but it wasn't anything crazy. I think my makeup still looks good, personally, in my opinion, and I do look very glowy, and I like that under my makeup. So I'd say overall it looks pretty good. After wearing it for 2 hours though, you guys will see I do look a little bit shiny, especially around my T-zones. So for my girls with oily skin, this may not be the best option for you because it is so glowy and so moisturizing. But if you're someone who has more dehydrated or dry skin, I can see this kind of working for you. The pilling was a little bit annoying, but it wasn't anything crazy. And then for my girls with acne prone skin, I do want to note that I did experience some breakouts from this. I feel like with chemical sunscreens, it's kind of hit or miss for me. I did experience a little bit of breakout, and I'm wearing it underneath my makeup today so you guys can see, but I am getting a couple of extra spots there, and they're all very focused around my jawline, which I thought was interesting. So for me, I did experience a little bit of breakout. You may not experience that, but just want to put that out there. As far as sensitivities, I didn't experience any sensitivities, any itching, any redness, any feeling like my face was burning up. But this does sting your eyes, so I did experience irritation with my eyes. Definitely would not recommend putting this around your eyes. You will be crying, and it's just not a pleasant experience. So probably not the best for people who have sensitive eyes, but if you have sensitive skin, maybe give it a try. And then I would say not the best, again, for reapplication. And I'm honestly starting to think that maybe more moisturizer type sunscreens are just in general not the best for application or reapplication. They sit really well with the first application. They make you look glowy, they make you look hydrated, they feel good, but then when you put on another layer of it, it's just, in my experience, not the best option. So I would not recommend this for reapplication, and definitely don't try to reapply this over makeup. It will not work. Not the best experience with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream, but I can see it working for a specific type of person. One that's maybe not as acne prone as I am. One that maybe has more of a drier skin type. But for me, it was just kind of okay, you know? I didn't hate it, but I didn't love my experience with it. I also tested out the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is the fragrance-free moisturizer. It's basically this one without the SPF and without the fragrance. It has hyaluronic acid in here, some other peptides. It says on the back that it works for dry, oily, and combination skin. Some of the claims, it says it moisturizes, brightens, and evens out skin tone for a plump up, bouncy complexion. Absorbs into the skin for a smooth, non-greasy feel, soft and supple skin. Some hero ingredients that they have listed on here are hyaluronic acid, peptides, niacinamide, squalene, and vitamin B5. I forgot to say this earlier, but e.l.f. is cruelty-free and vegan if that is something that you're looking for. This one retailed for $12 from Target, and I got 1.76 ounces, which again is about 50 grams, so they're basically the same size. So this is what the texture of it looks like. It's a very rich cream. I'm gonna try it on this hand now to show you guys. It's a very rich cream, so similar texture to the sunscreen. I think this one is a little bit more, it's more hydrating versus moisturizing in my opinion. Like I said, it is fragrance free. So it doesn't really smell like anything, and it just feels really good on my skin. So this one I've been wearing mostly at night actually, because it is a little bit more on the richer side. I like to wear it at night to kind of replenish my skin when it's feeling a little bit more dry. You can wear it in the daytime. I just haven't been doing that because when I'm testing out sunscreens, I like to use more of a lightweight moisturizer underneath if I'm gonna wear it with the moisturizer, or I just skip my moisturizer altogether. So that's really the only reason I've been wearing it at night, but I think it will work as well during the daytime. If you do choose to wear it during the day, let me just show you. I've had it on my hand just for a little bit now. As you can see, it dries down really nicely, and it's just giving a normal finish. It's not giving glow per se. It's not giving shiny. It's just a nice normal finish, and so it will work pretty well for a daytime moisturizer. I just think the Holy Hydration face cream, especially fragrance-free one, is a really great option if you are looking for an affordable, like luxurious feeling without the luxurious price tag type of moisturizer. And like I said, it can be worn during the day and at night. I just like it at night because I like to blob a ton of it on and it feels really great. I don't think it caused any breakouts for me. I am going to wear it in isolation once I stop using this sunscreen today to make sure that that's what was causing the breakout and not this as well, but I really don't think this is causing it. I will give you guys an update though down in the description box and also in the comment section to just let you know that this indeed did not cause any breakouts for me. So that'll be it for today's video. If you guys have tried the e.l.f. Holy Hydration fragrance free or the Holy Hydration with SPF 30, let me know. If you tried it and you loved it, let me know. If you tried it and you hated it, also let me know. We don't all like the same things. We all have different skincare concerns and needs. That'll be all for today's video. As always, don't forget to leave your sunscreen recommendations down in the comment section below. Also leave your moisturizer recommendations because I actually tried moisturizers quite a bit. I just don't show it as much on my channel, but if you guys would like to see more of that, let me know. So how many times am I gonna say let me know? So I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.